opening statement from Coach White. Questions for Janae. Let Janae go. And then questions for Coach White. Coach, ready when you are.
Sure. Well, another great day of softball. Obviously, a packed house. It's always fun to play in that environment, and that's what I was telling our team is to enjoy this moment because it's special. And no matter which way the game went, there are more things that are more important. Obviously, our hearts are still out with the kids from Uvalde or the town from Uvalde. What happened out there, the ladies are wearing ribbons in dedication to that, and also ribbons for orange ribbons for Gun Violence Awareness Month, which happens next month. And I think we need to do something there. So there are bigger things in softball. So today, we came out, we played loose. I thought we took advantage of some great pitching by Haley Dolcini, a lot of fly balls, did exactly what we wanted her to do. And we played tight defense with no errors today. It was an exciting game. Both teams played well, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Raise your hand, we'll get a mic to you. Questions for Janae. Let's get it started.
Hey, Janae, I think if I have my timeline correct, you had that the play up the middle by Hannah Gamble to get that third out of the inning, and then you followed up with a solo shot home run. And so what was that sequence of events, and how did that really capture momentum into that dugout?
Yeah, so I want to say that Haley was going through an 18 pitch at bat, I want to say. So I just whispered to her, I was like, throw this pitch outside and I got you at the middle. So that's exactly what happened. It was a hard shot. I literally just reacted to the ball and caught it. I feel like it kind of sucked the energy out of the whole stadium, which we needed. So in the turn of events, we went back on offense, and Katie got us going with that solo shot. I was trying to kind of copy her in a way. So I did the same thing with the pitch down the middle, just took advantage of it and took it out.
What do you have to say about Haley and her performance? And I think, I'm terrible at math, but between the past 2 days, she's pitched over, I think, 220 pitches.
Yeah, she's our horse, and we're going to ride her until the wheels fall off. Us being super seniors and everything, I feel like that's what we want at the end of the day, is to walk away from the game when we're ready. So I feel like if she's throwing every day this weekend, that's what we need. And she'll be able to walk away whenever she wants. So.
Now you guys are kind of road warriors. You went to Seattle. Now you're back here playing in front of kind of a hostile environment. Also, one of 5 teams still in that are unseeded teams. How do you feel about that? How kind of hyped up do you get playing in front of a crowd like was there today, over 3,000 fans?
I think it's just the opportunity to play in front of all these people. Just taking the game as a pleasure to play rather than pressure. So just looking forward to the opportunity to be around these many people is just, I don't know, opportunity of a lifetime in a way. It's just the part of the SEC really. So I think it's a lot of fun being out here and just playing in front of all these people.
Gamblers would say, Coach, maybe you might gamble a little bit. I don't know. Say you're playing with house money tomorrow. How does that feel with nothing, just out there and let it kind of all hang out?
For me?
I didn't really understand the question. Sorry.
Tomorrow, are you gonna be loose and free? You're kind of playing with house money is what we'd say if we're a gambler.
Okay. Yeah. So just going out and try not to put too much pressure on ourselves, really just going out like we did today, playing loose, and whatever happens, and just going out having fun, really.
Janae, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, raise your hand. Get a mic to you for questions for Coach White. Chip, lead us off.
Coach, you said yesterday the best way to play defense is played without any errors, and that's what you did today. Talk about your defense a little bit.
Well, the good thing about fly balls, they don't take bad hops, so it kind of helped us out a little bit. And the one kind of tough play we had, Mia was able to corral it and make a good play, recovery play on it, and that was a tough big out. I mean, but you just go out there and you just try and hit the bad part of the bat, and Haley was able to do that. I was just so proud of her to be able to fight through, obviously, some soreness that she's got. But she's a warrior. She doesn't even want to think about coming out.
Coach, from your perspective, what were you seeing on that, I think, 20 pitch at bat with Dolcini and Gamble? And did you, as she mentioned, she said that she felt like the energy got sucked out of the stadium. Did you feel that same way when she made that out?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the crowd was awesome. They were just rooting her along to continue the at bat. And I was like, man, can we get it out here or do something? Because it was a long at bat. And it's those, it comes down to moments. There's certain key moments in a game, and that could well have been one. We don't know what would have happened, but certainly felt like that was a key moment in the game. And of course, when someone makes a great play, you want them up to have it next at bat the next inning. Is exactly what Janae did. She had the home run for us, and that inning was great.
Your pitcher, she was throwing a lot of pitches, and we talked about that 19 pitch back, but she retired 13 out of the last 14 batters she faced. Have you seen her get stronger as the game went on like that, even though her pitch count is high?
Yeah, I mean, she's a type of kid that when she gets on a roll, she has really good location. She's able to hit both sides of the plate. So, and that's been the secret for us. When we started off the year, we were kind of being a little stereotypical on what we were doing, and she's been able to hit both sides of the plate with different pitches. So it's been key for us, and she was able to do that again today. It was hard for them to kind of, I think, sit on a certain location for too long. We were able to go different locations with the pitch.
They had 109 home runs, I believe. You had 58 coming in. They hit 7 last weekend in 3 games. Played 2 games here. You hit 2. They haven't hit any. Are you surprised about that a little bit?
Oh, no, not really. We watched a lot of tape on it. They're one heck of a power hitting team, and they don't get cheated, and that's for sure. But there's different types of offenses out there. We don't have that kind of power. I think at most home runs we got a 10. Where last year we had 16. We've never really had a 20 home run hitter. I'd love to have one. But it is what it is. And there's different ways to win this game. And that's what you love about it. You don't always have to be able to hit power. I mean, you've seen the St. Louis Cardinals back in the old days in the 80s, when they could just run and make things happen. Kansas City Royals, that's what we've got to do. We got to kind of manufacture. Today, we're able to hit a couple of home runs, which was huge. So we have home run power, but we don't really rely on it.
Is Jefferson kind of the one that sets the tone for the game for you?
Oh yeah. If I could clone her, I would. We've been fortunate enough to have her for 5 years. That one extra year, and it's huge. I mean, I've said from day one, you get into a new program and you see a kid, and you start to think about, trying to explain stuff, and she already knows it. She knows what I'm thinking when I'm thinking it. She's like the street baller, the kid that knows how to play the game for the essence of the game. And that's what she does. She knows how to play. She had that sixth sense on being in the right place on that ground ball that was up the middle. Right place, right time.
Mike, what's it like as a coach in between innings when Haley's obviously in pain, but she's pitching so well and wants to keep going? What's it like as a coach making the decision between taking her out and leaving her in and letting her to continue to have that success?
Yeah, I've got, obviously been a pitcher myself. I know some signs of it, and I saw her out there shaking around. I think it was in the 3rd innings I went out, maybe earlier in the game, and I thought, oh, this doesn't look good. So I'm aware of it. I'm looking for things like that. And of course, we have a fabulous trainer and a doctor in our dugout as well. So we're making sure we're monitoring all that stuff. And I'm not going to take the ball out of Haley's hand until she tells me to. And I'm going to make sure she's truthful with me. And again, I won't let her hurt herself.
See a situation where she's back in the circle tomorrow?
She's probably going to lobby me pretty hard between now and tomorrow morning. But we'll wait and see how she does. We'll get it back there and see how sore she is tomorrow. Sometimes, you start loosening up and that goes away. As we said, she looked like she labored for the first 3, then got onto a roll. That could happen tomorrow. This little warmer weather, which is kind of nice. That helps. So never say never in my case. And, it's old style softball. We've had cases where, Tyron Mowat back in the old days and 7 others, Alicia Hallowell, Odyssey last year, they've thrown multiple pitches. I will say this, it does play a toll on your body. So I'm well aware of that, but we'll keep close tabs on that.
Partners at BetOnline continue to be the #1 source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all the latest sports developments, including updated odds on the NBA playoffs, fights, and even next season's futures. And don't forget that the MLB is back as well. Who are you picking to win the World Series? BetOnline is your continued source for all your sports wagering needs, including live betting and your favorite Vegas casino and poker games. It's super easy to get started. So head to the website today or use your mobile device to join and use our promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts.